Hey, happy Friday. It's Jamin with Keene Point of View, the intersection of gay issues, politics, and Christianity. This week we are talking about stupid people or people who do stupid things. For Scandal, y'all was stupid for believing that Billy was dead. I told y'all at the end of season 1 that he wasn't dead because you didn't see a body. That means he wasn't dead. And also, Hope and Associates have been stupid lately. They've been losing a lot. They haven't been winning. I don't like it. And finally, Mellie, yet again, is stupid because she said that she knows Fitz and she knows that Fitz wouldn't give it all up, but you don't know anything because Olivia was the one pulling him back, not your little antics. In political news, Adam Kokesh, seen here in various states of undress. That's interesting. Along with something that's just not too right in his eyes. He crazy. Is a Tea Party who is also an Iraq war veteran who is now against the war and U.S. intervention in the Middle East. He is a proponent of unrestricted Second Amendment rights and formed a group to take a march on Washington to let lawmakers know that they don't like any restrictions on gun rights. Oh, and I forgot to mention that they're going to do this with loaded rifles, okay? Marching from Arlington National Cemetery across the Memorial Bridge, past the White House to the Supreme Court, to the Capitol, and back across the bridge. And y'all know what? Aside from the fact that you're not allowed to have a loaded firearm in D.C. without a permit, this is going to be a very long walk. I want to know who's going to be committed to the entire march. That is a long route. And Kokesh or Kokesh or however you pronounce his name is probably going to bow out around the White House somewhere and keep heading north to DuPont Circle and launch a social networking app where he'll look for men and meet up with. But in any case, DC Police Chief Kathy Lanier has stated that she will meet him at the bridge with the battalion if he attempted to do this march. So, game on. Christian news this week. Charles Ramsey, an admitted Christian and Cleveland hero, helped Amanda Berry escape from a house where she had been held captive for 10 years with 2 other women. Women were living in a mind-boggling scenario with their kidnapper, Ariel Castro, who was also their rapist, abuser, and the father of several children by Michelle Knight, who was one of the women captured. He starved Michelle for 2 weeks and beat her stomach so badly that she miscarried at least 5 times. He only had a child by Amanda Berry that survived, and now the child is 6 years old. Charles Ramsey stepped up, did his Christian duty, and helped Berry get to the police, who also rescued the other women in the house, Gina De Jesus, and as I said before, Michelle Knight. Stupidity comes in from Jake Tapper, CNN reporter and chief Washington correspondent. Jake tweeted the following, which was a link to a smoking gun article about Ramsey's domestic violence arrest in 2003. Ramsey has since reconciled with his divorced wife, and she is working with him to repair his relationship with his estranged family members. He says he's grown since then, and this is stupid to me that it was even brought up because a CNN reporter is now muckraking to bring up irrelevant information to take down someone else. I mean, let someone else do that. If the information is out there, it will come to light. Let someone else do that. All we know about the guy who found Dzhokhar Tsarnaev was that he liked to smoke cigarettes and was out on his back porch. That's all we know. No further digging was done about this guy. He's also a hero. But why are we digging up more information on Charles Ramsey? In bonus Christian news, Christian rock musician Tim Lambesis of the Grammy-nominated band As I Lay Dying was caught in a sting operation trying to hire a hitman to kill his wife. Again, stupid people. In gay news this week, Minnesota is set to be the 12th state to have same-sex marriage, and Pat Robertson said that gays can be cured with the power of the gospel the same way that murderers, rapists, and thieves can have their lives changed by the gospel. Mr. Robinson, what about the gays who are already saved by the gospel but are still gay? And I'm not one to come directly for a man of God like this, but what he said does not seem too well thought out, and it supposes that all gay people are unsaved, which is not true. In closing, once again, this is Jamin with Keene Point of View, the intersection of gay issues, politics, and Christianity. Go ahead and check out the blog this week, KeenePointOfView.com. I talked about what God oversees on earth, Chris Christie's lap band surgery, meaning that he will be running for president, how Charles Ramsey, Sweet Brown, and Antoine Dodson are all refreshing, and finally, how Mike Jeffries, CEO of Abercrombie & Fitch, is nothing more than a gigantic, perpetual gay twink trapped inside the melting body of a 61-year-old gay man. So So go ahead and check that out. Go ahead and have a happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Subscribe to my channel here. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Check out the blog. The link is below. And thank you. Take care.